Alright guys, we are here to look at NHL 15, the trailer breakdown, and I'm not going to show you the trailer just because tweets were coming out from Bo talking about content strikes or whatever EA's, claiming the trailers, and I think they should. It takes away from their own YouTube page, and they have their right. They are making the game, so I'm just going to show you the screenshots, but if you want to see a very strong and compelling trailer breakdown, I would tell you to go check out Yui's. I'll leave a link down below to his trailer breakdown and to EA's unedited trailer breakdown in the links below, so go check those out. And so how I'm going to do it is I have a shootout. You guys can see the difference in graphics. I have NHL 14 shootout, and I'll show you slides of what I want to cover in the trailer. And so here we go. First screenshot will be Madison Square Garden. Now, I just took this of significance, not because of the 4 referees, everyone's going all crazy about that, but it's nice they added that. But light bulbs going off in the stands, a lot of sports games are bringing that over now, and it just adds more depth to it. That's all I took away from that screenshot. The next screenshot for you guys coming up is going to be of the man himself, the legend, Datsu. And what I took away from this screenshot is not the pads or anything, but in the background you're seeing Detroit player give instructions. You're seeing him tell people what to do, his own teammates, I would assume, not the other team, because then he'd look a little stupid. But that may be, in the game when you get kicked out as a center, or if they do kick out people from the face-off dock, you come in, maybe the center and the forward talk a little bit, just adding more believability that these are more than just pixels or more, these are actual players. So just added layer depth of liveliness to the players. Next screenshot that I thought was very important was my man Ovi, and I'm not just checking out his legs. I use this screenshot because he does the windmill, the forehand or the backhand to forehand deke, and that same set of dekes is coming to NHL 15. That's what I took away from this, that when he uses that deke to go around the defender, they're showing you that they're bringing back those same set of dekes. And then we get to the celebrations with Ovi and Backstrom team celebrations. Now I think, and I don't know if I was the first, but I think this could translate over to EASHL, which I think would be so amazing, just to add an extra layer of depth to the gameplay, but also just to add a layer of, I think, realism and bring your team more together. I mean, when you get a sick pass in EASHL to go, hug that guy, or, to celebrate together would add depth. And the celebrations are getting pretty stale at this point. I mean, they've been the same for a while now. So the next screenshot coming up next is Bergie, Patrice. The one-touch dekes are coming back, and I was not a fan of the one-touch dekes. It concerns me because I think it makes the game easier for people who don't want to learn the complicated dekes. They can just do a one-touch. I understand the point of it, but they're coming back. So whether you love them or you hate them, they're coming back in NHL 15 for the next gen. Now the next clip is, I believe, I'm not even going to speculate, because if I get wrong, I'll get killed in the comments. But this interaction, it's not so much, I saw Yui's trailer and he was talking about how you slide to block a shot and this happens. To me, it's just, you see how much better players interact with one another. In NHL 14, it's so buggy, but to me it seems like they interact better when colliding with each other. And remember, this is full-on collision in NHL 15, so hopefully, we've only seen one-on-one action, so hopefully it can work with the board play and stuff like that. This screenshot I thought was important just because facial expressions while they're doing things, I think that is important when you go in the replays. I think it allows, finally, how 2K, this guy takes montages and he takes LeBron, you can see his facial reactions. This can happen in NHL now. You can, if a person scores, their face lights up, or if they take a shot, you can see their face putting the energy into the shot. Again, just adding more layers of believability to the game as a whole. Now to my next screenshot in this NHL trailer 15 breakdown, the hitting. Again, we've only seen, to my knowledge, a one-on-one hitting, but again, interacting better, improving upon that checking system is what I want to see. And so far, this is okay. This is acceptable. It's a realistic reaction, Pavelski's not really looking, and he just gets shouldered, and that unexpectedness, you see that impact on his body. So it just adds more believability to the game. Next screenshot, Subban taking a clapper from deep, and the reason why this is important is because after he takes that clapper, you notice he's going to slide a lot, and I think they talked about the ice being having its own physics, and it's refreshing to see that. Typically in NHL 14, you do the clap bomb, you'll get the same slide, so maybe, you know, how much power is how much longer you're going to slide on the ice, but it's just refreshing to see that human interaction between him and the ice. Next thing coming up for NHL trailer is Subban. Again, with this, just player-specific celebrations is refreshing. So if you have a Hut team, imagine Ovi, you know, if he drops the stick and, you know, puts the fire out. Subban with his, you know, putting the stick in the side like a sword. Whatever it is, I think it's going to be cool, especially in Hut, when you see your players doing their real-life celebrations. And Patty Kane at the end of the trailer, you saw his celly. So hopefully, player-specific celebrations would be cool. And then 2 slides left, Patty Kane doing his own unique celebration. Again, just adding that realism. And that backhand shot was a thing of beauty. And I think, to me, what I took away from that backhand is hopefully more variations in the goals. Not just doing the wrist shot from the slot or the clap bomb one-timer. Adding more variation to the game. And that will end the NHL 15 E3 trailer breakdown. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, I think looking back on it, hearing Doc's voice, I think totally is the underlining level of hypeness for me. You know, seeing the game is great, but could you imagine Gary Thorne, you know, again? Hearing Doc, it's just, you see him on TV, for me at least, I'm in America and we don't have a hockey night in Canada, so we get Doc, and just hearing him, you know, you recognize that voice, and having it in the game, I mean, I have not recalled that prominent of a voice coming in to do a video game since, I would say, for me at least, John Madden and Pat Summerall. And to have that come in, that just adds that depth to hear Doc call a EASHL game is going to be sick for me. So I think overall the game is looking great. And let me know what you guys think down below. Hope you guys have a great day. I am Sully. Take care.